Welcome to Stoic Daily Stoicism. In today's video, we are diving deep into something that most men overlook, but that women never forget: the qualities, actions, and presence of a man who leaves an unshakable impression on our mind and heart. Every man asks himself at some point in life, why do some women remember certain men forever, while others get forgotten almost instantly? The answer isn't just in charm, looks, or wealth. It lies much deeper in psychology, emotional imprinting, and timeless principles of human behavior, principles that align perfectly with Stoic philosophy. And once you understand these principles, you'll realize this is about far more than attraction. It's about becoming the kind of man who commands respect, admiration, and remembrance, not just from women, but from everyone you encounter in life. So let's break this down step by step. Part 1. The Stoic Lens on Female Psychology. Before we talk about the things women never forget, let's first step into the Stoic perspective. The Stoics taught that life isn't about chasing temporary pleasures or superficial validation. It's about cultivating inner strength, wisdom, and character. Epictetus once said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." That is exactly what unforgettable men do. They don't need to constantly talk about their value. They live it. And women notice. From a psychological standpoint, women are naturally wired to remember experiences and emotions more vividly than men. This isn't opinion. Research in neuroscience shows that women tend to have stronger emotional memory because of how the brain encodes emotional experiences. This means that if you want to be unforgettable, you must understand how women feel in your presence, because those feelings are what stay long after the moment has passed. Part 2. Why women never forget certain men. There are 4 main categories of behaviors that make a man unforgettable: the respect he commands, the emotional anchors he creates, the masculine presence he radiates, the rare strengths he possesses. Each of these goes beyond surface-level attraction. They create an impression that women carry with them for years, sometimes even a lifetime. Let's break them down one by one. Part 3. The respect he commands. Respect is the foundation. Without it, nothing else matters. Women never forget a man who keeps his word. When he says something, he follows through. This reliability creates safety and admiration. Stands firm in his values. Even when pressured, he doesn't bend on what truly matters to him. Treats people with fairness. He doesn't need to belittle anyone to feel powerful. His strength comes through calm confidence. Think about Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor. He held immense power but treated even the lowest citizens with dignity. That balance of strength and humility is unforgettable. From a psychological angle, women remember men who set boundaries and command respect not through force, but through consistency. A man who respects himself automatically earns respect from others. And this respect is etched into memory because it's rare. Part 4. The emotional anchors. He creates here something most men don't realize. Women remember emotions more than events. She may forget the exact words you spoke, but she will never forget how those words made her feel. Examples of emotional anchors: moments of laughter. A man who makes her genuinely laugh when life feels heavy becomes unforgettable. Moments of safety. When she feels completely safe in his presence, physically and emotionally, that memory never fades. Moments of awe. If you inspire her, open her mind to new perspectives, or show her something profound, it leaves a lasting mark. The Stoics believed in controlling our inner world. When a man brings calmness in chaos, when he radiates stability in her storms, he becomes the anchor she never forgets. Part 5. The masculine presence. He radiates presence is not about looks or muscles, though those can help. True presence is about the energy you bring. A man with presence is grounded. He isn't constantly distracted by his phone, by other people's opinions, or by his own anxieties. Attentive when he listens, he really listens. His attention makes others feel important. Confident without arrogance. He doesn't need to prove himself because he knows who he is. Psychologically, presence creates memory. Think about it. When someone gives you undivided attention, you never forget them. It's rare in today's distracted world. And rarity creates value. The Stoics practiced mindfulness long before modern psychology named it. They trained to be fully present in each moment. Because presence is power. Part 6. The rare strengths he possesses them. Final category is what I call rare strengths, qualities so uncommon that they instantly set a man apart. Examples include emotional self-control. Most people react impulsively. A man who stays calm in heated moments is unforgettable. Discipline, while others seek comfort. He shows relentless consistency. Compassion without weakness. He cares deeply, but he is not a doormat. Wisdom. He sees life from a bigger perspective and guides others through his insights. Women. Never forget a man who brings them clarity in confusion, or who demonstrates strength when the world around them crumbles. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This is the rarest strength of all, to embody goodness, not just talk about it." Part 7. Real-world examples to keep this grounded. Let's look at real-life scenarios. Scenario 1. The man who stays calm under pressure. She sees other men panic in chaos, but he handles it with poise. Years later, she still remembers his calmness. Scenario 2. The man who inspires growth. He encourages her to chase her dreams, not clip her wings. Even after they part ways, she never forgets his support. Scenario 3. The man who truly listens. In a world full of shallow conversations, his ability to listen deeply makes him unforgettable. These aren't tricks. They're natural results of living with Stoic principles. Part 8. Stoic reflections now. Let's tie this back to philosophy. The Stoics taught that we don't control what others think of us. We only control our actions, our words, and our mindset. Ironically, when you stop trying to be unforgettable and instead focus on living with integrity, wisdom, and strength, you naturally become unforgettable. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Women remember men who live this way, not because they tried to impress them, okay? But because they became men worth remembering. Part 9, final message. So, what have we learned? Women never forget men who command respect through integrity, create deep emotional anchors, radiate presence and attentiveness, possess rare strengths that most men lack. This isn't about impressing women. It's about becoming a man of substance, a man whose actions, presence, and character naturally leave a lasting mark. When you embody these principles, women may come and go, relationships may rise and fall, but the impression you leave will last forever. And the truth is, it won't just be women. Everyone you meet will remember the man you chose to become. Thank you for watching Stoic Daily Stoicism. If you found value in today's video, make sure to subscribe, share, and continue your journey of growth and wisdom with us. Until next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and live with purpose.